I can't believe this is our 7th video together already. How are you feeling? Have you started your home practice yet? Do you have your space set aside or know where you're going to start practicing? That was the homework from the first video. If you missed that one, setting aside a dedicated space to build your yoga energy and to return to is vital to starting a consistent yoga practice. In today's video, we are going to have a movement practice. Don't click out just yet. I already know this video is going to have way less views than all of the other videos, but I promise you, you can't think your way through yoga. You gotta feel it. You gotta be willing to step into your body and train your body and your mind to reconnect. So let's get to it. A lot of people think that you need a lot of different poses to be able to do a yoga practice, or you need to know all about them. But the Sun Salutation offers us a flow that is a full body exercise and a full body energy balance. So it's incredible to have this in your arsenal to be able to practice anywhere. I practice Sun Salutations when I'm traveling. I remember the first time I practiced them in the airport. It was in those early days. I talked about being embarrassed about having people see me do yoga. And I remember feeling very bold. We had a long flight and a long layover, and my body just needed to move, and I knew how to do it. And so I did. And you know what? I don't think anybody was harmed by my practicing of yoga in the airport, and it made a difference to me. So knowing how to move through a sun salutation can be really helpful. And everybody's body is different, and we're all going to be at different levels. I'm going to walk through a standard sun salutation in this video. In other videos, I have variations with modifications. You can ask me in the comments if you have questions about your sun salutation or need help. And then I will also put a sun salutation video out that goes through about 7 or 8 sun salutations. So you can return to that practice until this is a repetitive body memory. It won't take as long as you think. Have you got your mat yet? Are you ready to try this on? I'll talk through each of the postures that are included in the sun salutation. Then we'll do one together so you can feel it in your body. Sun salutations are perfect to do anywhere. You could do them first thing in the morning to have more energy for the day. Or maybe you do a slow sun salutation in the evening to reconnect with yourself before bed. Sun salutations can really be made into whatever you're needing, but knowing the structure and the foundation of them can be really helpful. Our first posture, if you'd like to try this with me, comes to standing position, and stand with your feet hip distance apart. I like to rock forward and back on my feet, and then split the difference to find the middle. And do this on the outside also. The outside, rock to the inner edges of your feet. Waking up your feet, and find the difference there right in the middle. Could lift all 10 toes and put all 10 toes back. I like to keep a generous bend in my knee. No need to lock the knees out. And stand loose. And to get a little bit more out of your mountain pose, press down with your feet into the ground and imagine you have a resistant band around your legs. So maybe one right around your thighs. And press out into that resistance band as you are pressing down into your feet. You can really feel your legs light up now. And so hold that as we move to our next posture. So you can bring your hands to heart center. Our second posture will inhale, reach up. This is extended mountain pose. And this is the second posture. You could add a back bend by drawing your triceps past your ears. But since we're not warmed up, let's be really mindful and gentle not to overextend. Reaching up here with your exhale, we'll move into our next posture. You You could bring your palms together and swan dive forward into forward fold or hinge from your hips. Blocks can be really helpful in your sun salutation. Brings the floor up to you. Or you can bring your fingers to your mat or to your shins. From here, spin your inner thighs towards the wall behind you. Keep a really generous bend in your knees. Hands on your blocks. Step your right leg back and lower your right knee to the ground. Inhale, lift your chest. This is low lunge. Keep your hands on your blocks or the floor and push yourself back to down dog. In down dog, spread your fingers wide and imagine that your hands are on 2 pickle jars and you're trying to open them in opposite directions. Draw your chest towards the floor. And again, here too, keep a really generous bend in your knee and stay on your tiptoes. A lot of people think you need to get your heels to the ground to do this. No, that's just not the case. Keeping your knees bent will help keep a nice straight flat back. You can work towards straightening your heels as you get more into your practice. Okay. Our next pose is to come down onto our knees, lower your chest to the mat, and then your chin. Slide your legs back to straight. Keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Come onto the tops of your feet. With an inhale, press into the floor. Lift your chest and chin up and forward as you press your feet down into the ground. Exhale, return your chest to the floor. We're going to press up through plank back to down dog. This time, step your left foot between your hands and lower your right knee to the ground. Inhale, come back up. Now we've got ourselves on the second side. With an exhale, bring your fingers, hands to a block or the floor. Lift your right knee off the floor and step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hinge from your hips and root to rise. So press down into the floor to come all the way up with your hands overhead. Bring your palms together, fingers together, and exhale to heart center. That is your sun salutation. We'll do one more. We'll flow together and see how it feels. So stand with your feet between your blocks. Bring your palms to heart center, and we can keep all the hands, fingers, nice and tight and close. Press your thumbs into your heart. Inhale, lift your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, place your hands on your blocks. Step your right leg back and exhale your knee to the ground. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to blocks, step back to down dog. Let's take a couple breaths here. On your next inhale, step forward with your left foot and lower your right knee to the ground. Inhale, hinge from the hips, lift your chest. Exhale, return your hands to the blocks. Lift your right knee off the ground. Step forward, forward fold. Press down into the earth. Inhale, rise all the way up. Look up. Bring your palms together and exhale to heart center. Take a moment. Notice your energy. Notice your heart rate. And thank yourself for being willing and open to try this practice. Don't forget, I'll have a video for more sun salutations for you for when you're feeling brave and need more energy. Visit it anytime until you get it down. Once you have the sun salutation down by memory or by feel, by body memory, moving through any yoga sequence feels more free. So it's definitely worth your time. Thanks for practicing with me. I'll see you next time.